All right, so this is gonna be episode 75 of the Just Chilling podcast. I'm your host Miguel, and today we have with us weight loss expert, weight loss shoot helper, whatnot, Suqueta, right? Did I say that right?
Well, it's Suqueta. That's
Sequita.
close.
I wish I wanted to do it off air, but I ended up forgetting before we even went live. But it's okay. Sequita, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. So we're gonna get it. I got some questions lined up for you just to get into what you do and about all the people you helping and stuff. But first of all, I want to ask you, do you prefer flat wings or drum wings?
Well, I like drums. I don't like flats.
Really?
I
Why
don't.
why you why you don't like flats?
Well, I mean, I don't even like the wing of the chicken at all. Most time, if I end up getting like the wings, because some places don't have the drumettes, then I will actually break the end off. I don't like that part.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, it's a big debate. It's right down the middle of who like wings and who like drums and who like flats. It's right down the middle. Second question I have, I've been thinking about it a lot lately. It might be out there, it might be something you might not even deal with or think about. But do you really think that we landed on the moon when back in the 60s when they said that they traveled to the moon and came back?
I don't think so. And then again, I'd have to say I don't really know, but I don't think so. I've always wondered about that.
Yeah, and why we never went back since then?
Well, I'll say we probably never went back since then because it might not have ever been. Because a lot of
Right.
stuff here, it really might not be. Because I mean, unless you just know somebody specific that can tell you that it really happened, or
Yeah.
that's just how I just look.
It seems like the
Not
technology a lot better today than it was back then. It seems like you would be able to go back now and easier than back then. It seemed like they didn't even really have the technology that we have now and was able to go to the moon back then. So I don't know. It's just weird. Something I was thinking about this week. But let me see what I have for you. So going with your personal journey, you spoke of a mindset shift. How would you describe a mindset shift? And how would you describe that?
well, my thing is like always, I say you do have to shift your mindset, which meaning because a lot of people have in their mind that they cannot do this, or especially like with the weight loss journey, they started and then they stop it. That's because the mind is not in the right place. So you have to shift everything out of your mind and stop listening to what I cannot do, or especially like if they start with the weight loss and then they look like 2 or 3 days later and they're like, oh, I haven't lost any weight. And I always remind everybody and tell them that you have to remember weight loss in your body is not like Amazon Prime. It's not going to show up in 2 days. So you have to shift your mindset and just be prepared because, I mean, not even when it comes to weight loss, everything is a journey. Nothing
Right.
just really happens overnight.
I just feel like that's just hard for some people. You know that the mindset shift. They so used to eating a certain way or snacking a certain way, and like you said, they don't want to not do that anymore or whatnot. One of the main reasons I really wanted to have you on here, because the beginning of the year, the gym's filling up, everybody, want to get resolutions and stuff like that, and also to promote your business and what you do as well. But do you have any thoughts on just the resolutions, like every year, just the gyms pack up and people just trying to work out and get fit or whatever for the year? Do you have any thoughts or any opinions about that?
I do, and I can actually speak from my personal experience. I do have a gym membership. I got the gym membership right before COVID hit. I didn't get to go to the gym, and I don't go now. The reason being, simply because at a lot of the gyms they want you to wear, the mask. Me being a chronic asthmatic person, that wouldn't work well with me because it would be real hard for me to like go to the gym, work out in a mask, and already hot and the mask already is kind of like blocking my air intake. So that's another reason why I was like, let me just do the detox products when I got ready to lose weight. And kind of like now, even now, I walk around the park because, walking is good. But the first thing was, like I said, with the detox, because the detox, detoxed out the waste and the toxins in my body. And walking is still, as far as like exercise and, just kind of, even if you walk for 30 minutes, I walk 30 minutes, or day. I mean, the gym is good, but at the same time, you'll have a lot of people that can't go to the gym. And like now, there's no way I can just even go to the gym being an asthmatic. I mean, and trying to even walk on a treadmill with a mask on.
Yeah. And you said Suqueta, right?
It's Suqueta.
All right. Suqueta offers weight loss support, health and wellness products. I just wanted to put that out there for anybody watching. We're gonna in the video, I'm gonna tag your website. I know you have a website as well, so when they watch the video, I also have the website, available for them as well. SuquetaWeightLoss.com, right?
That's it. Yep, because we got the weight loss, weight gain, the appetite suppressants, the people that don't want to lose weight or don't want to gain weight. We have energy-based products that give you energy. We have liquid vitamin that builds your immune system up. So it's a variety of everything, not even pertaining to like weight loss. And now we have our new sinus kit, allergy kit. Those just recently was added. So it's a lot of things when it comes to health and wellness, because a lot of people first think weight loss. But and as far as detoxing, you can be a small person and need to detox. And the reason I say that, because I actually have one customer, and she's like 124 pounds, but she's a diabetic. She's not big at all, but it's hereditary. And so she started to detox in her body as well to try to get her insulin together, So detoxing is not so much as weight loss, because the detox tea is not a weight loss tea. It's a cleanse to your body, especially if whether you're losing weight or gaining weight. It just kind of sets the tone for your inside. It's not a weight loss tea, not a magical tea. Especially on the weight loss side, it just kind of push your body in order so that your body can function properly.
Right. And next I have for you, so you have personal experience with losing weight, you know what I'm saying? What was your experience on your journey like, and what began your journey to lose weight in the first place?
Well, I thought I was doing good and being healthy. I used to do Zumba a lot and even walk and run, but I ended up on blood pressure medication, and I had been taking it for 7 years. And I got comfortable with it because, hey, it was controlling my blood pressure. It was good. I still eat what I want, for my thinking. I'm like, hey, I'm good and nothing's wrong with me. So I went to the doctor last March. And so she told me, she said, well, you pre-diabetic. And I'm thinking like pre-diabetic. I'm like, I ain't nobody that I know of that's a diabetic in my family. She said, yeah, you're pre-diabetic. She said, I need to start you on another medication. So, then I'm thinking like, oh, I really didn't want that. So just for me to hear that and think about like all the things that I was eating, because I'm trying to think like, even though I was still walking, doing Zumba and a lot of other things of that nature. And then for her to tell me about I was pre-diabetic. So that really was an eye-opener for me. And she was like, I'm going to give you 90 days to kind of get this under control, or you're going to have to start this, or it could get to the point you need an insulin shot. I didn't want to do any of that. So once again, I had to grasp what she said, shift my mindset and be like, do you want blood pressure medicine and diabetic medication? So with that being said, she said, have you ever detoxed your body? And I said, no, I never did a detox. So that's kind of when I decided, I'm like, I'm going to have to do something, because now I'm getting another diagnosis added on top of that. So I did do the detox to clean my system out. And I did it for 90 days. I went back and saw the doctor, and I actually had lost 39 pounds. During that time frame, my blood pressure was regulated, and my doctor stopped my blood pressure medication. I wasn't pre-diabetic anymore, and I only did the detox for a total of 3 months. But what I like about the detox is, like, of course, it detoxes the toxins out. Like right now, I don't eat junk food. I don't eat fried food. I don't eat sweets. I only drink water. And it's not a diet or anything of that nature. I can eat a lot of the things that I like, but because my body is trained to eat small portions, I mean, I don't eat a lot of things that's bad. Or if I eat some things, I can eat it in like small quantities and still maintain my weight. So even after 7 months, 3 months doing the detox, 7 months later, I've lost a total of 51 pounds. So my eating habits, everything changed because the detox kind of like, detox a lot of the things that my body was craving for, that wasn't good for me. And I haven't had any problem since.
Now, when you losing that much of weight, and how long, how fast did you lose that weight? You said 3 months.
Well, yeah, but the thing of it is, and since we on this topic, the detox tea. Now I'm gonna have to say this, and you look at it and think, oh, that's a lot of weight, but a lot of that was toxin and waste. Because what
Oh,
tea does, that was why my stomach was just blowed up with just toxin and waste. So when you drink the tea, when you drink the detox tea, you go to the bathroom, but it don't give you, it don't give you diarrhea, don't give you the runs and none of that, but it cleanses out your inside. So a lot of that is just waste that was in my body. That was it. And then my stomach and everything just, it started going down and it got flat. And that's the look that people see now. And that's why I come doing my weight loss journey. And with the products I sell, I only promote me. I promote my results. They only see me. I don't do advertisement. I mean, I don't do any of that because I can tell you exactly like my experience and what I've done.
yeah. How did you get into the work of helping other people though? Because this is what you're doing with your products and your weight loss advice and stuff like that. How did you get into that, wanting to help other people?
Well, for one, I already do that because I've been in healthcare 27 years plus. And now I'm in marketing and networking at a healthcare school. So healthcare is my background, and I've always been helping people for many, many years, and especially coming from the healthcare side. That's another reason why the products that I sell, like I tell everybody, I really do this to help a lot of people because a lot of people do not know that you need to just take care of your body. Your health is wealth. I do have a full-time job. Like I said, that's in networking and marketing, has nothing to do with the products, but simply because of my background and me working around people and then seeing how the product helped me, it's only right that I just can reach out to other people. And that's what I tell them. I'm not a salesperson, but I'm only here to help you because I thought I was healthy and in good shape and I was comfortable doing what I was doing. But at the same time, now when I look back, I'm like, man, I was a size 16 and now I'm a 10. And to
Hmm.
know that detox tea cleansed me out, I'm like, so all that was just 51 pounds of stuff that didn't need to be in my body that was
Hmm.
just hanging around.
Well, so did you just throw the old clothes away? You had to go shopping again?
Well, you know what? And this is the funny thing. I started out, like I said, I was in a size 16. So when it got close to my 90-day mark, I started ordering some clothes because the stores was closed and you had to do everything online. And I said, well, I want to get to a size 12. So I bought a lot of size 12 clothes, which is still back there now, because once I stopped the detox, like I said, my body and everything was regulated. I ended up losing some more weight, and then I went down to a size 10.
Hmm.
So I'm wearing a size 10 now, and I have, I guess, probably like about $1,000 worth of clothes that's the size 12 in back here in the closet. I couldn't take them back because the stores here in Tennessee said that they wasn't taking returns because of
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah.
So now I have a closet of 16s,
Hmm.
12s, and 10.
You got to take that out. You got to take them to the what you call that, the what they call it when they drop the clothes off and help the
The
other people.
Goodwill.
Goodwill.
But
Yeah, you got to take them to the
I'm
Goodwill.
gonna have to do
Hold
something.
on, or you could do like a yard sale. You can have a yard sale too. You
Yeah,
know.
I said I'm gonna have to do something, and then I was thinking like, I don't know, man. And then I was even working with my trainer. I'm like, I'm trying to like maybe I don't know if I can just kind of like maybe get my waist up. But like I said, after the detox and my eating habits is good, and I mean, and when I came off the detox, like I said, I drink my water and everything. Drink a gallon of water a day, and so that kind of maintains my weight. And like I said, I went all the way down to a size 10, which is I'm okay with that too. I just hate that I kind of was like, hey, I'm losing weight, let me get me a size 12.
Yeah. You keep talking about water. I'm talking about water too. I done found this water right here, this Boss water, lately, and
Uh-huh.
it's so good. They not paying me or anything to say that, but it just you know how you drink some waters and they got like an aftertaste to them, and I hate that.
Uh,
But this Boston don't really have an aftertaste. It's just like a crisp taste, and I really enjoy it. Have you tried it?
I hadn't, because you know, when I after I finally started drinking water, because I'll tell you, I was a Coke Zero junkie. I didn't really drink water. I mean, I didn't like water. I would have to be very, very thirsty just to drink some water to kind of, kill the taste of me wanting water. But other than that, I was like juice, Gatorade, but Coke Zeros. I mean, I had them in the car, in the house, at work. I mean, that was my thing. But since the detox, I only drink water, just straight water.
Yeah,
And I drink a gallon of water. I drink a gallon of water every day.
yeah. And that's what I'm saying. The aftertaste will really turn me off. That's why if I can find something that really don't have like a too bad of an aftertaste, and I really think it's just all the purifiers or whatever they put in there, or the chemicals they put in the water, they really throw the taste off for me. I can really taste it, when they put extra stuff in the water. And like I said, I can't really do it. And it make like when I want to drink some water, but tasting that stuff made me just go right and get a Coke or a Dr. Pepper. Like
Yeah.
I've been doing well lately though. Like I said, this boss really been helping me out as far as sticking to it. Um, what have you learned about just weight loss personally yourself? What have you learned that maybe somebody would not know by losing all the weight that you have lost?
That, I mean, they can just feel better. Like when I wake up in the morning time, I mean, I just feel like, I mean, I feel great. I don't feel tired. I don't feel sluggish. I have a lot of energy. I don't have heartburns or anything. And it's kind of like tradition. You know how you can buy some food, and then you'll be full, but just because you bought it, you'll just keep eating it because you want to eat it up. I don't have any of that issue, anything of that nature. I mean, walk right past, like for Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner. I didn't eat none of the normal stuff, not because I couldn't. It's just because my body, like grease and everything like that, it just kind of like, I'm just steered from that. Um, so I mean, you just feel different once you lose weight. I mean, you just feel good. I
All
can
right.
sleep better. I mean, I can do everything. Even like now, I run 5 miles.
And I almost did 3 last night, but the fact that you saying 5 now, how often do you run? Because I've been getting into running lately too.
Well, before the COVID, I would run like pretty much almost every day. But now, since the time has changed, and then with COVID, so I hadn't been able to run like every day, but I do walk or try to go do a walk or a short run. Um, but I do it as often as I can. But typically, like right, in the midst of summer, then I used to do it every day.
Mm. Yeah, I'm getting into it now. Like I said, I ain't really been like a big runner or nothing like that. So even that's what I'm saying. Even I'm a small guy, but it's still like challenging to get those miles up. And the first one's always hard for me. Once I get that first one behind me, it feels like it's like a mental hurdle that I get over after that first mile, and I can keep going. I can tell myself, you keep going. But normally I would get a mile and just be like, all right, I did my work for the day and stop. So I'm trying to do more miles, and I talked to a guy that was helping me. Well, I asked him for some tips because I wanted to get in the running, and he was like a marathon runner. He was like 65, and he told me he had ran like a 26-mile marathon, a 20-mile marathon. I said, man, I'll never run 26 miles nowhere. I said, but if I get a good 10 under my belt, that'll be celebration enough for me right there. Because I ain't never ran 10 miles in one spot before, you know what I'm saying? Or at one time before. So I said, I'm trying to take it one chunk at a time.
Oh yeah, you're doing good. But see, I'm gonna get you some more energy, because when we done with this podcast, I'm gonna get you to DM me, and I'm going to send you some what we call NRG. It's all natural. It give you energy, all natural. And I'm going to send you some NutriBurst. The NutriBurst is one of our great products. And like I said, these are not weight loss. Don't cause any weight loss. Like I said, the NRG just gives you all natural energy. You're going to like that. You'll have a whole lot of energy. Like on some of the days when I want to wash, clean up, mop, vacuum, and do all that, I take me an NRG. The NutriBurst, like I said, it builds your immune system up. It puts the good in your gut. And you take that as soon as you get up in the morning time. 1 tablespoon is equivalent to 10 organic salads. I take my NutriBurst every morning. So I'm going to send you some of that. So when you take it in the morning time, you're going to be feeling good. When we talk again, you're going to be like, hey, I'm close to
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate that, man. I really do. But yeah, that's one thing I wanted to hit with you too in this episode. So let's say I do purchase, or anyone else watching this podcast, they do purchase any of your detoxes or any of your like you say, your teas or whatnot. What are the instructions on there? Do you take it in the morning, in the afternoon, especially a detox? Or am I allowed to eat, while I'm taking a detox? What are some specifics, that you can tell me?
now the detox. Now, okay, the detox is taken once a day. We have the original detox. Now you can take it twice a day. We have the raspberry CBD. You take it once a day, and we also have lemon that has 0.3% THC in it. You take it once a day. So when you take the detox, it can be taken any time of the day. But the thing that I always tell people, because I have a lot of customers that have started and they'll stop it. They say, oh, I had to go to work. I said, the detox tea should never interrupt your lifestyle, your work day, because you take it accordingly. So like I worked when I first started before COVID hit. I think I had did it for like 2 weeks, but I worked at 8 a.m.
Right.
to 5. So I just waited till I was done for the day, came home, and then I, did my tea once I was at home and still for the day. So
Mhm.
you just take it accordingly to, what fits you. And
Okay.
then you take it once a day. Now the original tea, like I said, you can take it twice a day, but the teas, you'll need to take one every day for 5 days and stop it for 2 days. The reason why I'll say to stop all of, well, the raspberry and the lemon has on there to take 5 days and off 2 days. But I just tell all my customers to do all of them the same way, because being off of it 2 days allows your body to return to the natural state and not kind of like get used to like detox every day.
Hmm.
So that's kind of how that process goes. But once you take your detox, when you drink the detox, then you do not eat anything for 30 minutes.
Okay.
And it comes with the instructions, but I still like go back over everything with all my customers, because I know a lot of them don't read it, but I
Yeah.
still they know
Yeah.
it, and
One be spoon fed a little bit.
and then
Uh,
they're like, oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. What kind of success have you experienced from selling the teas, selling the detoxes? What kind of testimonies have you heard?
Well, I've had great testimonies about it. A lot of people like it. A lot of people like how it makes them feel. I have a lot of customers that's on the product, and then they be like, "Well, um, I'm not want to lose weight, but I'm feeling good with all the other products." I mean, as far as all my customers, I hadn't had one that say that they didn't like it, and a lot of them be excited. Like I said, when they see my photos, because they know me, and then they like the fact, because I follow through with my customers. I don't just sell them a product and then they don't hear from me. All of them, I mean, if some of them was on here now, they'll say, hey, she texts every day, like the bill collector. Because I mean, I need to see where their progress is, or I
Yeah.
might change something, because my thing is, like I tell them, I don't just want to be selling a product. I just want to see what I'm selling is working for other people, if that makes sense. I don't want to just sell you this product. I want to have an outcome of what I am doing. If
Right.
that kind of, I'd rather say, hey, yes, this is one of my customers. This is my results.
So how do you support a person in weight loss? I know that's in your bio too. You say you do weight loss support. So how does that work?
Well, like I said, I call and check on them. I have some that'll say, hey, I want to walk. Will you come meet me at the park? Because when the parks open up, I mean, I literally would meet them at the park, go to the park. I'm like, hey, yeah, I can go, as long as the weather permits. Um, especially with me having asthma, but I hadn't really had an issue with that. So, I mean, and I'm always motivating them and encouraging them, and I'm be like, don't stop your products. Just because you don't see no movement on the scale, keep going. And I tell them, I say, what I need you to do versus that scale, because I didn't step up on the scale until 60 days, just to see, because I'm like, let me see, what have I done? I tell everybody to get something that's small or maybe fit had, fit tight on them before, and use that as a guide to see if it's loosening, because everybody pounds don't come off first. It could be inches.
Yeah.
And so, but I keep them motivated. Like I said, I encourage them. Like I said, they want to go work out, walk, run. I'd be like, call me, let me know what is it you need me to do. But I'm always checking to see how they are with the products. Sometimes they'll say, oh, let me have some. I need some of this. I see that y'all got this or that or the other. And I was like, wait till we, get over this hurdle and let's do something else. Not to push you a lot of products, because that's not me.
Okay. So why is a detox needed? How would you explain it to somebody? They say, I don't need a detox, or I never had a detox before, which, I mean, I would be that person. I never really had one, but I don't say it's bad or nothing, but I never had one. So how would you explain that to me about why is a detox needed?
Because I mean, like I said, I would tell them that you need the detox, not even if you don't want to lose weight, but you need to cleanse the toxins and the waste out of your body so that you can be healthy, because your body retains a lot of waste. I mean, I would just tell them, the benefits of it. Like I said, you'll be surprised how much better you feel just from the detox. I mean, from the detox alone. It just, like I said, you showing up, you sleep better at night. I mean, just all kind of stuff. It's everything on the positive side. You just feel good overall.
All right. And we get towards the end now, but what would you say was the hardest part of your personal journey? Losing what you say, 55 pounds? 50
Well,
pounds?
my overall total was 51 pounds altogether so far, as up to this date, from March 2020 till December 2020. Hadn't wait for January, but I'm still good.
Mm-hmm. Well, what was the hardest part about that?
The hardest part of it was, like I said, when the doctor told me what was going on with me, I mean, I was motivated to do that. But the hardest part was, I was thinking, man, I don't want to drink this tea because I don't want to go to the bathroom. That's what I said. And the thing of it is, what people have to understand, you technically supposed to go to the bathroom when you eat something.
Yeah.
Every time you eat, you need to go to the bathroom, but it don't happen like that. So that was, like I said, I had to shift my mindset, really. It was kind of like, hey, you heard what the doctor said? Because then I was thinking, maybe I should have surgery. I was just trying to think, because I did not want to do this detox
People
thing.
doing that. People doing that.
I know, and then I've seen a lot of people that after so long, have complications, or they kind of look different, and some people even, like, when they lose the weight, the neck and everything, everything just start looking, I don't know, it just looked different versus a person that's natural.
Right.
I mean,
No lie there. No lie there. Yeah. Well, like I said, you really did a great job of explaining yourself and your journey and what you do, as well as your products. I mean, you went right down my list for me. So we pretty much to the end now. I just want to thank you for being my first person on the Just Chilling podcast that spoke on healthy living and fitness and whatnot. I'm really into that. You can ask my wife. But my last question is, what are your goals for the future? You lost 51 pounds. What are you looking at 6 months from now?
6 months from now, like I said, I'm going to maintain my weight by, like I said, eating healthy, staying away from the foods that I don't need, processed foods and things of that nature. Like I said, I'm going to, like I said, continue to walk, drink my water, all the factors to just living healthy. I mean, because like now they got the COVID out, they got the shot, and then they came back and now say they got a new strand of COVID. So in my mind, I'm like, what's next? The same thing is, you just don't know what, I mean, a lot of foods that they putting in, like grease and all that. I mean, that's my goal. I mean, to just stay away from, those type foods like that.
Right. And you say you working out regular and you detoxing regularly. Are you losing like weight still? Like, are you still seeing it come down a little bit?
So my weight right now, my weight is maintained because I don't like I said, I only did the detox for 3 months now, and I stopped it. I don't detox now. Detox is not something that you should just continue to always do. No, I just did the detox for 3 months. That's it. I just drink my NutriBurst, and matter of fact, if you can see that, this is
Yeah, I
NutriBurst.
want to see push it up.
Wait.
NutriBurst, yeah. Hold it right there.
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay, give it a good shot. Yeah, okay.
That's NutriBurst. And I take a shot of NutriBurst every morning. And like I said, that has all the minerals and vitamins that your body needs the whole greens, everything that people don't eat, that's what's in the NutriBurst.
Wow.
And it builds your immune system up. So that's the only thing that I take. And that product, even children can take it. It's
Okay.
just a liquid
Safe.
vitamin.
It's a safe product.
It is.
And that's
No.
also available. That's also available on your website as well.
It's on there.
When did you start your website?
The Well, now I had my retail site with the company since March, and then another young lady, Miss Taryn Morris, she built that website for me like 2 months ago, because I wanted to have the informational part of it versus the product. So now when people come to my website, they can hear my live testimony, see my before and after pictures, and then when they click on the products, it takes them to my retail shop link. But I just wanted to reach out to the people that's maybe not on social media, or maybe not my friend on Facebook, just so that they can see that, that is me. I even attend a lot of pop-up shops now, and I take my photos with me, and they be like, oh wow, that is you. And I'm like, yes, that's me.
Yeah, no, you got a great story. Suqueta, like I said, I just want to thank you again for coming by. I also want you at the end. This is we're at the end. Just shout out your website and all the products you have available there on the website for people that are just catching in on the inside, on the end part of this episode. And then I also put it in the title too.
Okay. All righty. Well, my website is suquetaweightloss.com. That's SUQUETA weightloss.com. You can also text or call my business number, which is 901-441-9787. Some of the top products that you will see will be NutriBurst, which is a liquid vitamin, and it builds up your immune system, and it plugs all the good in your gut. You will also find the detox tea, which is good to detox the waste and the toxins out of your body. Comes in 3 flavors: original, raspberry, and the we have energy, which that helps you to remain focused, and it gives you energy. We have that as well. And also I like the nighttime fat burner, which is Slim PM. I drink that occasionally now, and you burn fat while you sleep. It's not a detox, tastes like fruit punch, and then you just put in a bottle of water, shake it up, lay down and go to sleep, and it burns fat. We have resolution drops. Those are drops that you put under your tongue, and it reduces the cravings and the likelihood of weight gain. And it's just a drop that you drop under your tongue, hold it for 30 seconds, and then you just swallow. So those are kind of some of the, the top products. But we also have the skincare there, the CBD face soap. We have weight loss toothpaste, oils, like I said, sinus and allergy products. But you can always reach me. And then I can just kind of see what your goals are and help you decide on what you need.
Okay. Like I said, you were the first person to come through to talk about fitness and weight loss, and I appreciate that. You trailblazing for the people that's going to come on the show after you. So I definitely appreciate your time tonight, really.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right. And y'all tune in next time. We got the track for track battle coming next week. So that's gonna be a big one. We ain't gonna do a show on Sunday. I gotta get the planning for that right now. So but for right now, like I said, Suqueta weightloss.com. Go do your shopping there. And I see y'all next time.